Well, hello, hello. I'm so excited to be here, you guys. I know I'm excited every week, but are you guys excited now?
Not me so much. Is it just me, or is the rat that runs this place? Is he starting to get a lot more rough? Did he frisk any of you, or is it just me?
No, it's still me. Now he makes me pay to go to the bathroom and throw stuff away in the trash can. Doesn't make sense.
Oh man, that guy's vicious, man. I'm sore.
I
Hello,
mean,
chat.
at least you go to the bathroom. I mean, Harry just still uses this bathroom to try and save money.
That's fair. He also pees in the trash can, which might be why the rat has started making us pay for the trash can. Maybe he considers it a second bathroom.
Maybe so. Pretty sure he runs the
Well,
studio.
regardless of our rat problems, welcome everybody to another episode of the Misguidance Counselors.
I know, I see we have some new people. Cody, XAZV Hill, what's up? It's so nice to have you. And we hope that you feel comfortable and, just ask away. We won't have any good advice, but we are present and alive.
Hey,
Good advice.
XAZV, can you put a pronunciation of that in the chat? I'd love to be able to say that correctly.
Me too.
Also, I
Xavier.
noticed,
Well, I'll be.
Charlotte, that you had a sarcastic undertone with good advice. Of course, it's good advice. We're literally high school guidance counselors. That's the best advice you can get.
I mean, that is an opinion that you have. And I think that you can pretty much get a better sack of advice from that rat that we have in the office, honestly. But we do speak English, if that's at all a selling point. Hi, Charlie. Good to have you.
Well, someone says they need some advice. Why do I actually need therapy right now? Well, talk to Charlotte. She's in therapy, and I'm sure she can give you a lot of advice.
I mean,
Ooh, unless it's physical therapy, and then I don't know.
Well, you had to wear a helmet for a while. That's some form of physical therapy, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, I guess it is.
There you go. Well, we got Landon. He's an expert on helmets. If any of you rode the short bus, he can help you out. No, I'm just in
you
a
say,
bad household. Oh yeah, that
yeah.
sucks.
Well, can you explain more? I mean, I'm also in a bad household. I live with a man who's pretending to be blind and deaf, even though Harry plays craps with him every night, and he charges me double what I should be paying for rent in a studio. Is that any worse or better than your household?
Yeah.
You know, you seem to really not like Deaf Not Deaf Jeff, but he seems really cool.
Yeah, outside of
I
lying to you about being deaf, he is a pretty cool guy.
He's taking my money, and honestly, Harry, it sounds like he's taking your money. I heard that you lost 3 times in a row last night.
Oh, that Joker, he's pretty good. I think he's a shark. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's hustling me, but I like the guy. I can't help it.
Well, I'm I could be wrong, because I've been wrong before, but I'm pretty sure he's a person and not a shark, unless sharks have now learned how to breathe and walk on land. But I mean, hey, there's breaking news every day.
You numbskull, that's not what I mean. Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. Disregarding you.
So Johnny wants to know, how do I get out of debt? Well, I can tell you how to get into it. And maybe that'll help a little bit. Apply for a school you can't afford, attend that school you can't afford, and then continue to make bad financial choices. Is
Yeah.
You could
is there any way to get out? Actually, I have the same questions, Johnny. Is there a way to get out of debt?
I mean, my trick is just have your mom run your finances. I'm not in debt, but that's because my mom has my debit card, my credit card, complete control over my bank account, all of my cash. Now that I say that, I don't actually see any of my finances, but she tells me I'm not in debt.
Sure. You're totally in debt. Now, I have the best advice. Don't listen to these two when it comes to money. I'm the one who knows money. What you do is you come see Def Not Jeff Def Jeff, and me, and you come down here and you play some cards with us. That's how you get out of debt. You just go ahead and put all that you got, you put it out there, and we roll some dice together, and either we get it or either you get the money, you know, and if you get the money, you win, you're out of debt. If not, you might be in further debt. And Def Not
That's
Def
a
Jeff
fair
is
point.
going to put you in further debt. Disregard that advice.
He might just be the key, though. I mean, Def Not Def Jeff either puts you in debt or takes you out of it. It's kind of like, playing with the devil.
He's definitely the devil. Blackjack. Oh, we got him. I mean, no, I didn't mean we got him. I mean, come on, play with us.
Wait, but is Def Not Def Jeff the devil, or is he a shark? I'm kind of confused at this point.
Charlotte.
I can't even with him. I've just been alerted Rambo is back, you guys. And Rambo had that ghost friend.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
So Rambo says that he was going to get back at my ex-ghost husband. And Rambo says the news has been delivered. And how did it go? Rambo, we want to know as soon as you can tell us what happened with that. We are all very, very interested. I know I am very interested. Right, Harry? Aren't you very interested?
Yeah, I am curious, Rambo. How did it go?
Well, I'm curious, Rambo. You had homework from last week. Did you ever watch the horror movie?
Rambo, we have lots of questions for you, but you're saying that your ghost friend broke down in tears? Is he on my ex's side? I don't have time for this.
Wait, ghosts can cry?
Oh, my
I
ex?
have so much to learn.
Okay, my ex, who is also a ghost, so Landon, you're still right. My ex broke down in tears. Okay, great. So I hope that the itchiness came through. That was the curse you wanted to put on him. I'm very happy to hear about this, Rambo. This seems like a perfect punishment for breaking my heart. Itchiness, hunger, and never being in love again. Those were the three I had.
Yeah, Rambo, you got to do the job right, man, if you're going to do the job.
So I just want to know, I want to confirm that those were all done. Otherwise, I kind of don't really feel like you did your job or your friend did their job. But also, Xavier wants to know if there's any plans for a fourth character.
I would love to get rid of Landon, and you can just be the third. We don't need a fourth. We can just make Landon disappear somehow.
Like magic?
Yeah,
like magic. I did go to a magic camp once, so I could maybe make myself disappear. I just don't know how good I'd be at
it. You don't have to do it. I'll do it for you. I've been waiting to do it.
You'd be my magician's assistant, Harry. That's so nice.
Yes, most definitely. It'll start. Never mind. Austin Smith says, I wouldn't know the first thing about all that. I vow never to gamble. Stop being a wuss, Austin. Gamble. Mama wants to know how to stop getting angry fast.
Well,
I feel like Harry's not the one to ask or to answer. I don't think Harry has a good handle on that. I would say take a little sleeping aid and you just do a little meditation and then cry until you're worn out.
I would say whatever you do, don't gamble with Def Not Def Jeff. I've only witnessed it from afar when Harry plays with him, and a table always gets flipped. So that's the wood path to not go down. And then how to not get angry. Just don't.
Landon, have you ever been angry?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, of course I've been angry. Who hasn't been angry? Right? Everybody gets angry.
I honestly can't imagine what would make you angry.
Yeah, I would like to know that so I can do it. You figure that out. Julian says, what to do if you fell in a class in high school? Now, I have two forms of advice I can give you here, Julian. First and foremost, I would say I'm going to give you the professional advice, which is you go talk to a counselor. Wink, wink. Hide the report card. Hide it at all costs. Go talk to your counselor, Julian.
I mean, high school guidance counselors are kind of the best. You're sitting in front of three of them. So, this time I actually really agree with Harry. Go talk to
Yeah,
him.
make sure it's one of us though. Your other counselors, they're gonna kick you out of school or something crazy. You don't want to do that. Come to us with your grades.
I have M&Ms in my office.
We all have the same office, Landon. There's M&Ms everywhere.
I have fine. I have M&Ms in my corner of the office.
Some of those are from the rat. They're hard
They were
and brown, so they're not
they
really
were a
good.
gift, and I'm not going to turn them away.
I would not eat those.
The Autumn Madness. What in the Jesus is that thing?
That's so creepy. And they pay you to guide young people. Well, they mostly pay Harry to pee in the garbage can, but yeah, occasionally he has tried to guide a young person. And yeah, for me, I mean, I guess I'm paid to guide young people, but I'm also paid to refill my water bottle 25 times a day.
Yeah, and make terrible coffee every day.
I
Why do you
never
keep
learned
being the one to
how.
make the coffee? Your coffee sucks.
I know.
See, but I don't think that's Charlotte's fault. I think if I looked last time, the can of coffee that we use expired in 2012.
I didn't know if coffee expired per se. I just thought, that was like a way to sell more coffee, but I truly think it tastes like actual oil at this point.
Yeah, your coffee pretty much tastes like oil every time. G-based, what do you mean this is a pre-recorded script? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Fella, what is wrong with you? And what? Never mind. G-base. G-base. See, go ahead and say something. I'll respond to it. Yo, see, yo. See, if I was going off a script right now, everyone would be upset with me. They'd be like, Harry, get back on script. But see, I can just talk to you. Yo, G-base. Yo. Besides, what does yo mean anyway? Isn't that like I in Spanish? You kids in your slang.
Harry, I didn't know you knew a second language.
Yeah, I know plenty of languages. Don't try to embarrass Harry in front of these people. You know I don't know no languages,
I'm sorry.
simpleton. I don't know nothing.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to make you sound impressive. I wasn't trying to
Oh yeah,
embarrass you. Why would I ever
Keep
do
building me up. Go, 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 go. Hurry up, hurry up.
that? Quick, say something in Spanish. That'll impress him.
Como te llamo? Yeah, I did it.
Wow.
So proud of you, Harry. You impress me each and every day.
Thank you.
Just by getting up in the morning. Truly impressive.
There's a lot of sarcasm in that, Charlotte. I'm not quite sure why.
I'm just saying, your age is concerning, and it's a little impressive that you get up and you just show up every day.
Yeah, you're right. I'm waiting on the Grim Reaper though. I got to be honest with you. I'm sick of coming to jobs every day. This job specifically.
Well, we just had Halloween, so you kind of missed your opportunity to meet the Grim Reaper. I met one. It was at a corn maze, so I don't know if it was the real one or just somebody in a costume, but I like to keep the suspense.
Well, how did that go?
It was really nice. He scared me, obviously, but I think I was more scared of the corn than of him because, it was a haunted corn maze, so they make the corn scary.
Yeah, it's very interesting there. Haunted corn. Thank you, Mr. Mantis fella. Thank you. We appreciate those likes.
I just want to say, Ranboo, I hear you. I hear that you say that Ghost Dog is in a lot of pain. I just want to make sure it's for the right reasons and not, just because he like fell down that day or something. Those are my biggest concerns. Ghost Dog G Base is my ex-husband who I had Ranboo put a curse on. That's who Ghost Dog is. Oh, thank you, Xavier. Thank you for tripping him.
Also, Xavier, thank you for scary corn. Exactly. I don't know why they call it a haunted corn maze when corn by itself is already scary. So it could just be Halloween year round.
Thank
Wait,
you,
are you
Wendigo.
afraid?
And you can join the call the last 10 minutes. We accept callers the last 10 minutes is what we do.
Landon, are you afraid of like corn on the cob?
I mean, that's like the second to worst kind. Are you? Everybody's scared of corn, right?
No.
Not at all.
So it's just you two, right? Like it's you two are the only ones that aren't scared of corn because corn is genuinely terrifying.
The only thing terrifying about corn is the fact that you can't truly digest it and it just keeps showing up in your deuces. But other than that, it's not
It's
terrifying.
See, it doesn't make sense. We're not supposed to eat it, and it also just looks scary. The only thing scarier than corn on the cob is loose corn.
Loose
Why?
corn.
Because it kind of looks like teeth?
I never thought about it like that. You know, I didn't think corn could get worse, and yet here I am.
Yeah, I mean, I dated a guy who he didn't have like not the front teeth, but the front like almost like B string teeth. He didn't have a couple of those, and he stuck yellow corn in it, and it just never really worked, but it kind of did from far away. And that's why corn is kind of scary.
I mean, technically, you were also married to a ghost, and I don't think ghosts have teeth.
Oh, he had beautiful teeth, beautiful teeth.
Did the beautiful ghost teeth also look like corn?
No, just the whitest, most solid see-through teeth you'd ever seen.
See, now I know you're lying. He was a dog. All of their teeth are brown and dingy, and their breath smells bad.
But are dogs' teeth brown and dingy if they're ghost dogs? See, there's a difference here. We got to read the
No,
rule
of
book.
course it's not that. That's not the case at all. It's gonna whatever he did in his lifetime is gonna end up in the afterlife. And that's exactly what his teeth look like. I saw him. The fella got close to me. His breath smelled like fish.
No, his breath was like roses and whatever. You guys wouldn't understand. He was appealing to me, and now he's not, and I'm doing fine.
Yeah, sure you are. G-Base, this is a counseling session. So if you have any questions or if anybody in the chat has questions, we help them out. That's pretty much what you're listening to. And thank you for complimenting my voice. I do have quite an astounding voice. Yeah, Autumn Manis, she got married to a ghost on one of these sessions we had. And then they got a divorce. She had an affair. Her husband had an affair right here on the right here on the show. And it just went bad. It was very good. I enjoyed it. She was look at Autumn Manis. She was so disappointed that she had to go take a whole week off from work. She didn't show up to the office, and then when we came to do this show for Spoon, she didn't show up for that. It was fantastic.
Yes, it was very sad to me. I don't know why you think it was so exciting for me to have heartbreak. Okay, yes, I did miss some work, but I was devastated. It's because no one's ever loved you, Harry.
What do you mean? I got people that love me. I was married once. It didn't work out. Wouldn't
You
call it
keep
love,
saying
but
that, and I don't know if you were ever in love. You just don't understand this heartbreak. Yes, I married a dog. Everyone, Autumn Manis, Xavier, I married a dog. Okay, but it was love. It was true and it was real. And Harry, I just don't think you understand what that's like.
no, it was an alcoholic dog. Look, he got up here with us and he said, duh, 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 and she
It's
just
because
fell in love with him. And he was
you
just the
don't
weirdest
understand
guy.
him like I do.
It was also an alcoholic ghost dog, so it's not weird. I don't think that technically counts as any kind of like animal stuff because it's a ghost.
Yeah, that's also whatever. He was a beautiful soul, whatever he was.
Sure he was. He was strange.
Literal soul because he was a ghost.
He was like 2 sessions ago. Go back to session 5 after this ends and check it out. It happened then. She got married to him. You can hear it. He's a ghost dog. Strange man.
Okay, if you're gonna go back and listen to session 5, I want to brace you. It was not cheating. I didn't know that you weren't supposed to seance a married ghost. Okay, we all learned a lesson that day.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know what, Landon? I almost believe you. But I just I just don't know if I can ever forgive you fully.
But I didn't know. Like, at what public education do you learn that you're not supposed to seance a ghost who's married? They don't pass those rule books out. I had to go to like 12 different bookshops to find one.
Well, I guess. It's just, I don't know. Were you in love with my ex-husband? I need to know.
Me?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't date ghost dogs.
What kind of rude, judgmental statement is that?
I wasn't saying that you I wasn't saying that you can't date a ghost dog. I was just saying that I guess I've never dated a ghost dog, so I can't say that I wouldn't want
Well, you
to.
actually
Don't
have.
not to
You
try it.
you have, and also I don't date ghost dogs. Okay, keep it to your damn self.
Hey, Charlotte, check it out. Look, now we all know that Landon's the imbecile. All offense intended, Landon. Charlotte, we know that Landon's the imbecile, and even his standards are higher than yours. He said, I don't date ghost dogs. He said it a matter of fact, too. Did you see his face when he said it? I've never seen him look so serious.
Really? Oh my
Your
god.
standards are low. Yeah.
You come from geese? All your friends are geese and you won't date a ghost dog?
I'm not saying I won't date a ghost dog. I guess technically, you know, it didn't happen like that. I also wasn't flirting with the ghost dog. I just performed a séance, and apparently in ghost rules, that's cheating.
No, don't back down, Landon. Have a backbone. Tell her how you feel. Now's the moment.
Well, technically we all have backbones, Harry.
This
It's a it's a
guy.
it's a
As soon as I try to take up for you. Never mind. Charlotte, you're right. Whatever your take is, Charlotte, you're right.
Thank you, I guess.
Hi, Kid
Um,
Joyce.
and Xavier, thank you. Um, a ghost is very tender, and I like that you would date a ghost. I think, am I heartbroken? Yes. But do I regret it? No.
Not your father, Kid Joyce. Wait, no. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, on a brighter note, Momo wants to know how to tell your crush you like them. So, Charlotte, how did you confess your feelings?
I asked Ghost Dog to marry me. So I think that just go for it. Follow your heart, ask the big questions. Don't waste time with small talk. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, that seems perfectly logical to me, actually. Harry, do you have any input?
I'm sorry, dozed off. What was the question?
How would you confess your feelings to someone? Would you confess your feelings to someone, or would you keep it secret?
I'd probably keep it secret. People, I've learned over my time that liking is much better than loving. So I enjoy like more than love. Things go downhill when love gets involved. So just like a person and don't tell them you like them.
See, but I know for a fact that you also keep like to yourself because every week I say that we're best friends and you won't say it back, but I just know you're hiding your feelings.
You see this look on my face, Landon? Huh? You know I don't like you.
Yeah, that's a look of
Do you
friendship.
want your weekly headlock right now, or do you want it later?
Oh,
I mean,
I was supposed to tell you that you shouldn't do that in front of everyone because it's bad for the kids.
Want to see me put him in a headlock?
Yeah, they say that's a bad influence, and other kids are starting to do it and put it on TikTok.
To him?
Yes, to Landon and to each other, you're like an influencer, I guess.
You haven't showed me the footage of this yet. I would love to see the freshmen put him in headlocks.
how have you not seen it yet?
I try to steer clear of you.
Hashtag Landon Headlock is trending right now.
You know I don't have none of that social media stuff. They just put me on it. I don't have it.
You always could. You're already TikTok famous, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, you're right. Especially after I fell down those daggone steps in that challenge. Yeah.
That's true, but that's
Really
old
blew up.
news now. But Landon Headlock is really making waves. I mean, Kim Kardashian, her video with it. I mean, Landon, good job getting to know
I
Kim
know.
Kardashian. That's huge. I can't believe that.
She flew all the way out here. I didn't even know she knew where Miami, North Dakota was.
Well, I don't think she did until the hashtag, but it was so great. I wish you would have spoken something besides goose, but I guess one win for Miami.
See, I spoke goose when I got nervous, and Kim Kardashian makes me really nervous.
I understand.
All right, Landon, you got lucky. No headlocks. I'll find a new way to get you.
I mean, you could just put me in a locker like you normally do.
No, I'm gonna give you a headlock when Charlotte's not around.
But the locker's so much more comfortable. I have a pillow and everything.
Rambo wants the headlock. We got to do one last headlock. Get over here.
Okay.
Stop moving.
I'm not moving anymore.
Okay.
Does
Stop
this mean
it.
that we're friends now?
I'm legally obligated to tell you to stop. Stop it.
All right, go.
No. Oh my God, let him go. He's honestly not looking good, Harry. This
All
is
right.
going to be a
He
big
can go.
legal
He can
thing.
go. Okay. We done. Hey, it's Beans.
Sorry you had to see that, Beans. Oh my God.
We were talking about how hashtag Landon headlock is trending on TikTok, and so Harry put me in a headlock, but it's okay because we're friends, and that's why he did it.
Nothing. Everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. Please don't sue us. Please. We have no money. Please. There's nothing. Don't do it. Don't sue.
We don't have money, but the rat does.
Oh my God. That's so embarrassing. Jesus. Does anyone have everything they need answered? Does someone have a question? Would love to answer a question. Anyone? Crushes, homework, studying. Is the rat the landlord? Beans. Great question. I have no evidence that he's not.
I was about to say, I don't know if it's legal, but the rat has taken ownership of the building, if that's what you mean, and I don't think anyone is brave enough to stand up to him.
Why don't Spoon get us in a studio where we don't have to be with a rat? You think they're afraid of the rat?
I think they are. Or it's a whole conspiracy and the rat owns Spoon. We never considered that.
Yeah, you're
That
right.
is
You
true.
could be onto something. What about being stabbed at school? Who got stabbed at school, Wendigo? How do I overcome all these human madness? I don't know that F word. Frailties? Is that what that is? If you're talking about being frail, then go eat some chicken wings.
Leah, why do I have a pillow in the locker? Because the high school students and I are really close friends, and then me and Harry are also really close, and me and Charlotte's really close, but she doesn't shove it in the locker. Everybody else does, and they do it so often that I decided they just want me to take a nap, and so I keep a pillow and a blanket in the locker. It's actually really comfortable.
It's really sad.
Why? It's like a vertical bed.
I wish the best for you.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, I think you need a lot of help, and I really am wishing the best for you.
Really, it's easy to get in and out of the locker, so I don't need that much help, but thank you.
Great. Yeah, I'm happy, and I think that things will be different for you when you finally stop looking like you're going through puberty as an adult. I think options will open up for you.
Yeah, you look like you haven't hit puberty yet. You don't have any hair on your face whatsoever. You like 47 or something? Oh Lord, who is this fella on the screen?
Whoa, there's lots of things happening.
And all kind of mantises.
And men. Oh
gee whiz.
Which Autumn Mantis is asking who my new crush is. Well, I don't know. I don't want to crush and tell.
I don't get it.
Well, there's a phrase, Landon, kiss and tell. I don't want to kiss and tell.
Tell what?
Talk about your personal life.
but that's our whole job. That's what we're doing right now.
Gosh, it's just a phrase, Landon. But I mean I am thinking about new people. But I don't want to, jinx anything.
I mean, nigga, why'd you call me Harry as if I'm Harry like Charlotte's Arms? My name is Harry. Thank you, Beans, and thank you, Automanis, for all those spoons. Thank you, too. Oh, that fella that popped up on the screen was Automanis. He said that's his handsome A with a circle around it, dollar sign, dollar sign.
Wow. Okay.
Or
I
a
didn't hate
hobo.
it.
Yeah, it did kind of look hobo-ish. Comedy drums, bid boom. Pow. Question for
What's
all the guidance counselors. What's your favorite song?
Rambo, you know that already, remember? Mine was Happy Birthday.
I I don't remember what I said last time because it's honestly been a whirlwind. Um, but this week it's Toxic by Britney Spears.
Yeah, I like that song too.
Really, Harry?
Yeah, that's my song.
Free Britney, am I right? She's free?
Yeah, free Britney.
Wait, Brittany was in jail?
Hopefully.
No. Why did I even start this? Yeah, no, she's not in jail. She was in a conservatorship. She's no longer going to be in the conservatorship. It's a long story, but yes, free Britney, everyone. Camp. I don't know what that is. Leah, if you want to tell us more, we'd love to know about this David character so we can figure out, kind of what to do with Landon if he gives off those vibes. How do we fix Landon?
I don't know. Camp kind of sounds like the ultimate summer camp.
You seem like you would really thrive at a summer camp, Landon.
Uh, yeah. I go to summer camp like every year. Duh.
Still?
Like, are you supposed to be there or do you sneak in?
Well, no, I go. I don't think I sneak in. I get my own bus and everything, but technically I'm a counselor.
I feel like if you get your own bus, there's an issue here.
Well, I think it's fine because not only do I get my own bus, I get my own little like cabin office. And yeah, nobody else is in the cabin. And no, nobody ever really comes by. And now that I think about it, it does get really quiet and I do have to fight off the wilderness. But it's super fun and I come back.
You know, I was thinking that was creepy at first, but I'm starting to wonder, does your mother send you off for the summer? Is that what that is? To get rid of you? Nuisance?
No, my mom's usually busy doing other stuff, so she actually doesn't really notice when I run off for summer camp.
Yeah, getting drunk, that's what your mother's doing. Also, Charlotte, advice from a guy who's dated a ghost, I'd recommend you don't.
You know what, Rambo? I get that now. I am fully aware I should not date any more ghosts. I am on board. But you don't understand how alluring Ghost Dog was when I first met him. And there are things that you just can't describe. But thank you for the advice. I just I don't need it. Well, I don't think I don't think I'd date a ghost, but I might date a vampire.
Ooh, I feel like a vampire would be fun. But again, we did just pass Halloween, so I feel like they're really hard to find now. They're usually everywhere at the end of October.
So out of style too.
Vampires, they're out of style?
Right now?
Well,
Oh, I suppose
yeah,
right
you
now,
never
yeah.
date a vampire after Halloween.
When's the best time to start courting
yeah.
one of those?
Probably like September, beginning of September, July.
September. I like September better than July. That way you can have a quick turnaround, get rid of them real quick. I want no long
See,
relationship.
but what kind of vampires are we talking about? Are we talking about like sparkle, sparkle in the sun vampires, or like I'm going to drink your blood vampires?
I'm going to
Both are
drink your
very
blood,
sexy.
vampires. Those.
And sparkle. I'd take either.
Oh, would you date a leprechaun? This is interesting. I mean, they're roughly around Landon's height. Would you be into that type of fella?
Me personally,
Yeah.
um, I mean, until you mentioned their height being the same as Landon's, and me personally not wanting anyone to share anything in common with Landon, who I associate with, yeah, I would date a leprechaun. I think like nice, bubbly personality, always know where the hot treasure is. Like, yeah, I think it's kind of alluring too.
Leprechauns are really good financially.
Yeah, they
A
always finding
leprechaun with
those
a
pots
really
of
good
gold,
job.
aren't they?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually think ideal partner.
Yeah, they're thieves, though.
What?
Nuh-uh. Just because they have a lot of money doesn't mean they stole it. They just found it in the
You
woods.
don't think that was some mobster trying to hide their money at the end of the rainbow? And then that little short fella
I,
came up and stole his money? You think?
I mean, if a leprechaun chooses to engage with the mob, who are we to disagree?
Hey, break his little green shirt and rip it right off of him if they ever catch one of those little jokers. But that fast though. I seen one in person. Tried to run him down. I slipped on some wolf poop out in the woods when I was chasing him, and then I almost had him, and after that it was over. I couldn't get him. I wanted that pot
Were you really chasing him,
with all
or
I
were
had.
you in the woods, or were you in the woods because you were at summer camp?
Was in his summer camp, and it might not have been wolf poop. It might have been my own poop. Telling the truth. Um, but whatever. That's an unimportant detail. So Charlotte, so we figured out that you would date a leprechaun, someone the height of Landon roughly. What a
Stop saying that. Stop saying that they have something in common with Landon. Okay, I wouldn't date Landon.
oh, okay, well that ends that question.
Why not?
It's the age. It's you're young. That's why. It's
No,
all
it's okay. I get it. We're coworkers. It would just be too messy.
and that. Yep. Mhm.
Well, I like the first answer she gave. That was the truth. She said age. Because see, the secret is Charlotte's closer to my age than your age. So she could never see
No.
herself with a young man
No.
like you.
No. That's not what I meant. I just meant that I am a decade older than Landon, and
Decade?
that's too much. Me
Decade?
and Landon Me and Landon are not a thing. Autumn Mantis. Landon Rambo is about what would you say, like 4'8"? Landon, is that your height?
That's a really good question. I actually haven't measured how tall I am.
Ever?
You know, well, I mean, I did when I was little, like, with the scratches in the door, but I stopped doing that when I became a high school guidance counselor.
It
Duh.
stopped there also, didn't it? Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew it did. Hello, Brooke or Leo, or whoever you prefer to be called at the moment. Alex, not in college. I missed what that is in reference to. Hey, Landon, question. Did you ever
Mm-hmm.
dress up as Charlotte for Halloween like you planned to? Thank you, Autumn Mantis.
I don't think that I should answer that
Oh my god.
question.
You did, didn't you?
Technically, I did not dress up as Charlotte so much as I went thrifting and got almost identical clothes and then wore a name badge that said my name is Charlotte. So not exactly.
I know you did, Landon, because I checked some goose's Instagram and everyone was dressed up as Squid Game except you, and you were in all my clothes. It was so obvious.
So you must have had
Well,
that cheap little
yeah, but
brown jacket
who?
on she wears every week.
It's not
Okay,
cheap. It
but
was actually very, very expensive and very in vogue at one time.
I'm sorry.
well, I mean it was cheap from the thrift store, but I mean everything is cheap from the thrift store. So
It couldn't have been that cheap. I mean, it was probably an off brand or something.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't really care for brands. I just wanted to dress up as you for Squid Game.
I'm not in Squid Game, Landon. It's not, the holiday isn't Squid Game.
No, I know, but the event was Squid Game themed and everybody showed up and my brain went to, okay, if we were to play, who would be the one to win? And I was like, Charlotte, duh. And then I spent 12 hours putting an exact replica of you together, but on me.
I mean, I guess that's flattering.
You think Charlotte's
But
tough? That's why you did that? I mean, she's got big hands and whatnot, but that doesn't mean she necessarily knows how to use them.
they're not that big. They're just, I mean, I like to call them capable. I think they're very capable.
You have very handy
I
man
don't know.
hands.
Oh my god. I moisturize
Charlotte's
pretty frequently, okay? The scaly stuff has stopped.
Charlotte's the only one that the rat doesn't mug exactly. So, yeah, I think out of the three of us, she would win.
I voted for Charlotte and Landon. Yes, yes, yes.
Wait,
Survivor, Apocalypse? No. I'm going to
no,
Charlotte and
remember,
I don't like none of these choices actually.
What? Me and Charlotte and a leprechaun, or me and a
Can
goose?
I remove my vote? I didn't realize what the question was.
No,
I thought
you've
this was a
already
love
voted.
affair. I didn't know
This
this
is
was
a
about
democracy.
fighting.
wait, this is fighting? Oh, well, I mean, actually, the vote that I gave still stands. I said that Landon should fight a goose.
Oh, no, it's about love. I'm sorry. I was looking at Rambo's question. Why don't you guys remind me to bring my glasses when I come here?
We do. You just won't listen to us.
Yeah, you're right. I'm so accustomed to tuning you two out.
Brooke or Leo, goose are not evil. They're just severely misunderstood and have horrific anger issues.
I think that's why you like hanging out with them, because they're the exact opposite of you. And you know that you're lacking in some way. So they offer something that you feel like you need.
I don't know. I can get pretty mad.
Yeah, I don't think that at all.
Yeah, well, here. I pushed over my cup out of anger.
No one cared. Honestly, it was empty and it barely made a sound.
That's true.
But you know, I didn't have to push it over, but I did because I was angry.
Boy, pick that cup up. Nobody believes you.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
Good job.
Wow. Does that make you angry when Harry talks to you like that? Like just bossing you around?
No, he's just talking to me like that because we're friends.
Harry, say something really mean, like how like Landon sucks and will never find love and will always be hungry and itchy. Because that's what
Landon,
you know.
you suck. You'll never find love, and you'll always be hungry and itchy, and your hair always be dry, and your face will always be sweaty for some reason. You walk in contradiction.
Thank you. You know, Harry, I can always count on you for your honesty. That's why I like being your friend.
Sure.
Landon needs to give Charlotte some respect. Thank you, Rambo. I can always take some more respect around here.
Well, what? I always give you respect. I give you first dibs on the M&M bowl.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Just because you give me first dibs on rat poop isn't exactly respect, Landon.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
You won't.
the votes are in, and Landon should date a goose. Ooh.
All right. I think I can do that. And you know what? Since you don't want first dibs anymore, Harry gets first dibs on the M&M bowl.
Even knowing that it's poop, I'm still somewhat tempted for some reason.
Oh my god, of course.
It's really tempted. It's kind of like Russian roulette, but with candy.
Yeah, I really have an eating disorder. Well, Landon, I'm thinking about this. If you had fell in love with a goose, and you already being half goose, that would really water down your bloodline. Be next to none. Be a quarter left.
Would it water it
You'd be a
down,
full
or would
goose
it just
soon.
make it stronger?
No, it's gonna water it down. You're gonna almost be your next of in your family. Your lineage will become all goose soon.
And what's wrong with
Nothing.
that?
This is a
Are we
fantastic idea.
prejudiced? Is that a prejudice against geese I hear,
No, this
Harry?
is a prejudice against you. I want you to go for this because eventually that whole line of you, your mother stinks, you stink, all of you stink. Eventually you'll be wiped out and I won't have to deal with you. You'll all be in a pond somewhere swimming around or taking a crap on my head. Matter of
But they'll
fact,
be
I'll
running
never win.
Miami. If Landon has a whole goose family, that's who's going to be running this town. That's who's going to be mayor, second mayor, third mayor. Like all of that's going to be all geese. Like I don't know if I want that.
Well, I mean, most of our city's government is already run by geese, but it could become a family thing. Like a mob. Am I gonna be the head of a goose mob?
Oh God.
You'll
Oh
never be
God.
accepted because you're a human and they're all geese, so there'll be this whole thing. So no.
See, you say that, but who did the goose chase here? Not me.
Hey, Autumn Manis apparently has a brother that's some type of kin to you in your family. Do you know this fella? Gooseneck Horse Teeth? Landon? You familiar with him? Sounds like a cousin of yours or something. This apparently is the this Mantis fella's brother.
I mean, just because I'm part goose and I know a lot of goose doesn't mean that I know every goose.
Oh,
There's a lot of geese.
okay, yeah, that might have been a little prejudice of me. I'm sorry for making that assumption. Not sorry to you, but
That's
sorry to the goose community because they'll be waiting
well,
outside for us.
you learn something new every day. And yeah, they do wait outside. They like to walk me home.
Yeah. Hey, Nighthawk. Hey, Sebastian. Good evening.
Sniper Mask is saying what we've all been thinking. Landon, you don't have any common sense, do you?
Yeah, I have common sense. Right?
No. I think that you think that that's like a quarter and a nickel and a dime.
Well, no, of course that's not what I thought it was. But just so the whole room is on the same page, what is it?
Exactly.
Come.
See? Stop the cap. Stop the cap, like Sniper Mask said. Ah, you didn't know I do that. Where did you, Sniper Mask? I got grandchildren.
No, yeah, you always say that. That's like the one word you've learned in the past 30 years.
So, you didn't know what it was.
I do now because you say it so much. So who's cool now, Harry?
Just me. Stop capping, Charlotte. You're not cool.
It's not cool when a man who basically has no hair says stop the cap. Everyone's laughing at you, not with you.
I'm laughing with
Damn
you.
it, you might be right. Gee whiz, woman, why'd you do that? Why'd you say that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ah, forget it. Ah, you killed my fun.
Just have more fun. That's what we're all here for.
Cash, cash, cash. What is going on? Well, we are 3 existing guidance counselors, and we will give you advice on any topic at all. Just drop your question in the chat.
We're also in our last 10 minutes, which means that we can totally take a live caller.
Autumn Mantis is asking, what is love?
It's a song from like the 80s, I think. Maybe 90s.
I was about to say, is this a finish the lyric or is it a question? Because I was prepared.
Finish the lyric, Landon. Go ahead.
Well, now I feel pressured.
Oh, you don't have to.
Hi,
He said it's a
Randall
question.
Sniper Man.
Hello.
All right.
For one reason, Harry is the coolest.
Well, thank
Wow.
you, Sniper Mask. I appreciate that. I am. What's the
It's different
slang
when-
word for the opposite of cap? What's the slang for that?
It means you're lying.
You know what I mean? What's the opposite? Facts. Yeah, facts. Big facts. Harry's cool.
Fax like a fax machine?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Landon, let me say, I've lost all respect for you. You don't respect Harry or Charlotte.
I do respect them. They're two of my closest friends.
Tell him, Rambo.
Yeah.
Charlotte, I respect you the most because you dated a ghost, and I know how that
This
feels.
guy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And not a lot of people have empathy for what I've been through, and I really appreciate that.
No problem. Also, Harry, I also think you're pretty cool.
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
You all three should wear glasses.
Like Harry?
Of course.
Yes.
Like Harry?
It's a fashion statement when I wear it. It's not because I need them.
No,
You mean I could show up to work and look more like Harry? I'm buying some tonight.
Oh, God. No. No, dingus, don't wear those. Not you. Just
What?
Charlotte.
Harry, can I try yours on real quick? I just want to see how
Get
they
your hands
fit.
off my face. Take them.
I just want to see.
Take them. Gee.
oh my God.
Okay,
Why? What is all over? It looks like you like spilled soup and meat all over the inside of your glasses. It's disgusting. How can you see out of those?
I don't know. Harry, can you see out of these at all?
I told you it's a fashion statement.
There.
Like a
Here.
menu of everything you've ever eaten.
I told you I got an eating disorder. That's unfair for you to hold that against me, Charlotte. Trying to embarrass me in front of all these people.
Harry, you should go after work to get Oreos.
You know, that sounds pretty good. Sniper, I don't mind if I do. Charlotte, let me borrow $2 for some Oreos.
Nope. Last time I gave you $2, it ended with not deaf Jeff charging me 4 times as much for rent. So I'm not doing it.
I mean, I had it, but Landon's mother pickpockets me. Forget it. I'll find a way to get him. Landon, when we leave here, you're gonna steal me some Oreos.
I can't do that. That'd be wrong.
So?
You know, I bet if you paid the rat by the bathroom to steal Oreos for you, he'd do
He
it.
might, but I'm not gonna take my chances with it. So what I want you to do
Landon.
is take your 2 eyes, and you see this left hand right here? You want this left hand?
Yeah.
I don't think you do. You're gonna steal me some Oreos.
Stop it. Harry, once again, I'm like legally obligated to tell you not to do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. My apologies.
I'm so sorry, Rambo and Sniper, that you didn't see that.
This is not Spoon advice right here that I'm giving. This is me and my own thing. The words that you heard tonight
Also-
are not from Spoon.
Also, speaking of food, I want to know what your guys' favorite food is.
All of it.
Oh.
Not much
Yep.
I won't turn down.
What's your favorite flavor of chicken wings?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, Sniper, once again, the answer is all of it. But I guess if you're gonna force me to narrow it down, I'll go with lemon pepper.
Ooh, that's my favorite too.
Okay, I'll go with barbecue.
Barbecue's not bad. Lemon pepper's better. And Rambo, my favorite normal food is spaghetti. It just feels like it never ends.
Hmm.
Well, my favorite food is a ham sandwich. Just simple, pleasurable, a wonderful time. And my favorite chicken wing flavor, also ham sandwich. If you can find it, get it.
I don't think that exists.
Oh, if you know a guy, you can get a ham sandwich flavored chicken wing.
That sounds delicious,
A
Charlotte.
chicken wing and a ham sandwich.
Is there like a chicken wing black market?
No.
Yeah, there is. You're not the only cool person in Miami, Landon. I know some people.
No, you
This
don't.
is why you gotta show respect.
No, she's
thank
lying,
you.
Rambo. She doesn't know nobody.
No, you know what? It was
The world is filled with very.
yeah.
No,
It
she's
was-
pretentious. She always builds herself up higher than what she is. Charlotte is a high class low life, and you got to understand that about her. She always wants to think that she's some kind of uppity person, but she's not.
Well, clearly something's working for her because she can get her hands on a ham sandwich flavored chicken wing, and neither of us can.
Yeah, but she can't get her hands on her Botox. She's starting to look older and older every single week we come in here.
You guys are the worst. I don't want any more. Rambo's right. You don't respect me, and you don't realize how good it is to have me around.
I just took your side. I absolutely
Landon,
love
shut
having
up.
you around.
Shut up, Landon, okay? I just can't take this abuse anymore.
Everyone deserves respect.
Exactly. Be nice to Charlotte. Yes, hashtag be nice to Charlotte.
You guys should come down to Pennsylvania. We have Hershey bars.
That sounds delicious. Landon, you'll be
We
stealing
do.
me
Well,
Hershey bars later
bars
on
are
today
good.
also.
Wait, you live in Pennsylvania?
Yes, I do.
Oh crap.
Do you also live there?
Maybe.
Oh, wow. Maybe you guys could be friends.
It's a small
Maybe.
world.
Oh man, it's in North Dakota, Miami, not Florida. Rambo, somebody in the chat said that you've been simping for Charlotte. I don't know. I lost it. It was somewhere in there.
Am
I don't
I?
know. Somewhere.
I just think everyone deserves respect.
I mean, if it,
Is that so wrong?
Simping. See, somebody in the back said it. I think it was the rat. Simping.
What?
I think the rat said it.
what? No one, Harry, that's,
The rat can't know.
What?
Harry, you're jealous? Are you jealous of someone liking me? Because this has, like, never happened to you?
No, that's not the case. See, Q said it. Q. Oh, what? Q? Lord have mercy. I brought the Simps out.
Oh my God, Q for president, thank you so much. Landon, be
Brooke or Leo, I will. Yes, I'm trying really hard to be nice. I that's what I try to do. Please, please, please don't throw a flip flop at me.
Throw a chancla.
I feel like that would just hurt even worse.
Also, advice for you, Harry. Take out the pillow in Landon's locker, just for next time.
That's not bad advice at all. That's a pretty good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Rambo, you have to come with me one day. Yeah, you got to see this. Yeah, I'm going to definitely take that out tomorrow.
You know, that might actually be a good idea. The pillow's a bit too big, so it kind of hurts my neck. Thank you, Rambo.
Oh.
Ethan, you just did it. You answered your question with a question.
I have
Well,
a question.
yeah.
What have you guys eaten dinner yet?
3 times.
'Cause
I had a shake.
I can
So-
give you all Buffalo Wild Wings gift card, $100.
But at Buffalo Wild Wings, can I get ham flavored chicken wings?
It's a possible idea.
Okay.
You just
Oh.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
You know, all it is just a wing with a piece of pork wrapped around it. She make it sound good and delectable, but it's just a piece of ham wrapped
It
around
also
a
has
wing.
Wonder Bread. And Wonder Bread. You have to make it sandwich themed.
Okay, I'm not gonna knock it until I try it, Harry. I have to. Like, I have to get my hands on a ham flavored chicken wing.
I think I'll try it with fried bologna instead.
Ew.
It's disgusting. That truly proves you'll eat anything. And before I vomit, I just want to say that we are going to call it a night. Oh my God, bologna fried is so gross.
Well, I guess I'm gonna spend the rest of the night researching the dark web for ham flavored chicken. Charlotte, do you actually know a guy? And if you do know a guy, can I get that guy's number?
Yeah, his name is, oh my God. Oh, I'm still thinking about that. So gross.
I'm going to the car. Charlotte, give me your keys. Bye, y'all.
It's been nice talking to you all.
Have a good
Nice
night,
talking to
Sniper and
you.
Rambo. Talk to you
Good
soon.
night, everybody. We'll see you all here next week.
I respect
Alright.
Landon.
Thank you.
Y'all hurry up.
That's
We're
so sweet.
coming.